Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to talk about social media marketing, being a social media manager, and what are the roles and responsibility looks like, what are the skill sets you need, is there any future for social media, and how much money do these people earn. So yeah, it'll be a very fruitful video, because if you are someone who's looking for a job, if you're someone who's interested in this field, you'll get a lot of insights. So without any further ado, let's get started with the video. Okay, number one, what do social media managers do? So I'll just break it down to simple language. Basically, we help brands to grow on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, WhatsApp, and few more. So basically what we help brands with is this: we help them with strategies. So basically, for example, if this is an AC remote, okay, it is an AC remote, but if you want to talk about your AC, if you want to talk about this remote and its new function, how do you do that on different channels? We help them with that. Now, going further into what our day looks like what social media managers day look like, is that we start with a monthly calendar every month. Like for example, if we are sitting in May, I would probably make June's calendar in like 1 week, so that we are ready for June. So we specify if there is any special day, like Father's Day is coming, and we see whatever the brand needs. We make 14 to 15 post ideas with copies. Now copies is something that is written on the image or on the reel, like how you see reels, like 5 different things to know this or 5 different things to do that. All of that written thing is done by us. Sometimes we do have content writers for that, but I have also freelance, so we need to know that skill. Basically, a social media manager is actually a mix of lot. You need to know how to kind of shoot from phone, you need to know a little bit of content writing, you need to know a little bit of performance marketing, etc, etc. So this is our job. We basically help a brand grow on social media platforms, and it's super fun because it includes a lot of shoots, it includes ideas, creativity, team management, etc. So yeah, that's there. So there are different aspects of being a social media manager. For example, if I have a brand, for let's take something for example. For example, Zomato is my brand, and I want to help them grow their numbers on Instagram. They want followers, so we plan according to that. Okay, we do, one of the aspect is doing influencer marketing. So we hire influencers, and we ask them to make videos for us. So all that management of finding out influencers, going to them, asking them to do certain kind of content, making sure they are reaching their timelines, making sure the brand is also happy, brand's ka timeline is also getting reached. All of that is one of the aspect. The other is, we also shoot a lot. So we do a lot of brand films, we do a lot of, sometimes we do ads, sometimes we do reels. So we do every day, because reels is something that works amazing for all kind of brands. So we focus on making reels. तो वो reel का पूरा shoot का ideas कैसे होगा अगर Zomato है. So for example, अगर कोई हमको ये दिखाना है कि Zomato एक घर में आ रहा है और डिलीवरी दे रहा है, टाइम से पहले पहुंच गया है, तो फास्ट डिलीवरी को हमने वो किया. So ऐसे different चीज़ें होती है. To the other part of the video is that how much a person earns from social media management. So basically, when you are a newbie, you start with being a social media executive or an associate or an intern. So interns, though, sometimes they don't even earn, or sometimes if they earn really less, around say one digit, like 6K, 7K. Sometimes depending on companies they earn good, but mostly in Bombay they make you do very, they make you work in less money, and it's not even less. It's, I feel like it's appropriate up to a certain extent. If the intern is not giving like say 9 hours or 8 hours, they are just giving 4-5 hours, I think it's good enough learning for that amount of money. But if you want to start a career in this, and if you want to have like a designation, you start with social media executive. Now, as I mentioned in one of my previous video, that I started with 25K but people do start with 15k, 20k, 22k. Sometimes they get 30k if they have internships in hand, or they are confident, because a lot of people have knowledge about social media, and वही knowledge को आपको brands के brands के growth में लगाना है, and you get money for that. So yeah, you can start, but एक average and एक bracket देने के लिए I feel like 15 to 25k के बीच में a person starts earning. Now as you move ahead, it's a very slow growth. I'm not like how in IT, you switch from one place to another and you get like 10 lakhs more, 20 lakhs more, 15 lakhs more, depending on your skills. Here it's not like that. You move slow. आप अगर सेम कंपनी में हो तो फिर बहुत ही धीरे है. अगर आप स्विच कर रहे हो 1 साल में, 1.5 साल में, 2 साल में, then I would say that you pretty much you can jump from, say if you are earning 20k, you can jump from 20 to 35 or 20 to 40 also, depending on your skills, depending on how you give interviews and how confident you are. So that's there, and every year you can think, you can do a little bit of research, but हाँ growth होती है थोड़ी. What I do is that usually I don't rely just on my job. I take freelancing projects now and then, but it's not reliable, so that is why I do a job. So वो both in hand makes a good pay. But if you talk about just job, there's very slow growth, but definitely there's a growth. I think here it's all about being confident. Here it's all about being up to date, knowing what algorithm is changing, knowing what is trending, what is the formats, how to use keywords and all of that. If you know that, then there are good companies who are ready to pay you good amount. You have to just look for it, and then probably you can even get a better hike than what I'm saying. So yeah, that's the kind of money that you can earn from social media, and eventually you can even start yours. This is the kind of field that you don't need a lot of investment. You can start on your own as well. If you have 2-3 clients, people are ready to invest. Brands, they pay a lot. Okay, you don't get a pay lot, but brands to agencies and to the boss, they pay a lot. Okay, so yeah, that's the kind of money you can earn from being a social media manager. Now let's move on towards other aspect. Is that social media का कोई future है क्या? Okay, so the last but not the least is that social media managers या social media marketing का कोई future है क्या? Yes, right now, especially in metro cities, social media manager ka openings or profile is booming. Everybody needs their presence on social media. They need followers, they need engagement. मतलब अब वो सिर्फ इस चीज़ के बारे में नहीं रह गया कि आपको followers चाहिए. You get money from that. If you wouldn't believe what amount of money influencers are making with that count of followers and engagement and everything else. So it has become a rat race to achieve certain number of followers, so that people can trust you online and your brand online. So definitely there's a lot of jobs. There's remote jobs, hybrid job, but mainly now since after COVID log jana chalu kar diye. But there's a lot of jobs, especially in metro cities like Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, Bombay, and they have a lot of job basically. If you go to LinkedIn, if you go to Naukri, you will see a lot of job for social media manager, and it definitely has a future. But being said that, a lot has happened in the past where few social media platforms got shut or banned from India, whether you talk about TikTok or few more basically. But what I feel is that even if tomorrow something gets shuts off, something else will start again, like fresh, new. Something will come up, because right now the world is trusting what they are seeing online, and it's not even bad. It's fine, because how else you would know to trust a brand or to a person, right? You can't know everyone personally. We are in a world where we are always on our phone, we are always googling, we're always YouTubing and stuff like that. So definitely अगर कुछ बंद हो जाता है या ऐसा हो जाता है कि बैन हो जाता है, there will be other platform that will open up. So I'm sure that this particular thing has a future. But if you talk about social media manager specifically, I don't think you can work till your 50s and 60s, और इतना कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी है जो आप इतना लंबा खींच सकते हो, बिकॉज अप टू एन सर्टन एक्सटेंट आपको पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे. यू हैव टू स्विच to overall marketing, you have to switch to being a brand manager, or you have to open your own agency or your own social media thing. Otherwise, social media, being just social media manager, has a very short lifespan. I would say probably max to max 10 years, that too if you want to work in same budget or near about budget what you've been working for this while. So in that case this wouldn't work, I'm sure. But in general, social media marketing has a big lifespan. You can always look towards expanding your skills, expanding your skill sets, and grow as someone who knows marketing, and then to bhai, you can earn a lot. So yeah, that's the future, is what I have predicted, but I'm sure it's true and you don't have any other option to trust. So that was the video today. I hope it was useful. If you have any other questions, please drop down in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel. I am going to talk more about social media manager and marketing in future, go a little deep into it, so that I can help people understand that this is something that you can start, this is something that can be a business for you, that can be a job for you, freelancing for you, all of it. So please subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you in the next video.